Hello and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically welcome back to, yes you guessed it, my sofa. This video is brought to you by World of Tanks Blitz. Now I all want you to support my channel and go and download this game. It has taken the App Store by absolute storm. It's had over 100 million downloads worldwide, and that's exactly why pretty much every single YouTuber is talking about it right now. World of Tanks Blitz is a cross-platform, free-to-play, team-based MMO action game dedicated to fierce tank combat. The game is available on most platforms, which lets players seamlessly enjoy the real-time action anywhere and lets players control over 350 legendary armored vehicles and boasts more than 100 million downloads worldwide. World of Tanks Blitz is not only about World War II, it also unites tanks from real and alternative histories, bringing tanks from other universes onto the battlefield. Together with real historical tanks, the players can meet tanks from alternative histories like Warhammer, Girls and Panzer, and also machines from Mad Max and Tank Girl. Equally as exciting, on September the 18th, a new United European branch came out in the game. Blitz unites 10 new unique tanks from 4 different countries: Finland, Poland, Sweden, and Italy. The campaign ambassador many of you will recognise is Giancarlo Fisichella, one of the most famous Italian Formula 1 drivers. Take the Italian tanks and get into the Italian spirit. What I want you to do now is support my channel and support my brand new exhaust that I'm about to show you. Click the link below, download it now, and you'll receive a free T1E6 tank, which is a very good tank, I must assure you of that, and a free 7-day premium account. That's for a limited time only. So the link is right now down below. Go and get the mix, give it a download, get in the pot, and let me know how you get on. Hello and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, welcome back to my chauffeur, Mr. Archie Hamilton. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hiya.
Hi.
Today's a very exciting day, Archie.
Yes, we're driving somewhere very exciting.
We're not in my Pista.
For good reason.
They've seen the thumbnail. Today, I'm going to see my Pista. It is in bits, and I've got a brand new exhaust system for it. Yes, this is YouTube. This is what happens. You buy a car, then you put an exhaust in it. There'll be a 5 Things I Hate video coming very soon as well. We haven't done one of those in a while, actually.
They don't go down very well, Tom.
I might try one anyway. Bring them all back. Anyway, the exhaust has arrived. It's in boxes with my Pista, so I'm going to go and check it out and just go through all the details of it, basically explain exactly what I've done and why I've done it. So very exciting.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Always so good. Yeah.
Are you actually excited, or are you just making it up?
Pista with an exhaust is pretty cool.
I don't think there's anyone in the UK that's done an aftermarket exhaust on a Pista yet.
No.
And it's no ordinary one either. It's actually a very special exhaust. There's some really cool details, and it's from a great company. So, and they're not paying me to say that. I've bought this exhaust. I'd like to say that. I've actually bought this exhaust. I paid for it.
Which is good.
It's good. So if it's hell, then I'll tell you it's hell.
Yeah.
But if it's good, I'll say it's good.
You can say what you want.
Yeah. Unlike a lot of things on my channel.
Yeah.
Right. It's not always the case. So then, we are actually heading down the A3 right now to a place called Byfleet. The place where the Pista has been, well, by the time this video goes out, it's not there anymore. So I run quite a few weeks behind. It's called Wheels Approved in Byfleet. They do a lot of bodywork stuff. They do obviously wheel refurbs. It's a very small part of what they do. But what they highly actually specialise in is carbon repairs. Really, really carbon repairs. Bizarrely. Do you know that?
I do now.
Very good bunch. Anyway, we're heading down there. The car is in there. The diffuser's come off, and the exhaust is boxed up. So I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited.
It's going to be cool.
Did you just ask me where my chain came from?
I didn't ask.
I thought that's what you just said.
Okay, I said that.
I thought I had that.
Yeah.
Or maybe
I thought it and you thought the same thing.
Yeah, my chain is from Midnight City, a company called Midnight City. If you use code TGE on site, you get a sexy discount. It's a mystery discount. I'll let you get to checkout and find out what that discount is. It's pretty cool. They don't tarnish. There's loads of different designs. Very good. And I'm always wearing one, aren't I, Archie?
It's
motif is on there?
No.
Okay, well you have to
St.
go on site.
Christopher.
No, not that. You'll have to go on site to find out.
I want a St. Christopher then.
Well, go on and use my code.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, let's go with it. So then, ladies and gentlemen, you now join me inside the hub of the operation here at Wheels of Priv. We are in Byfleet, if anyone knows where that is. Google it if you're not sure. We are here anyway. More importantly than where Byfleet is, my Pista is behind us here. And you'll notice, the more observant ones amongst you will realise that the diffuser is missing, the wheels are off, and there are some boxes in front of the car. So without, I'm not going to drag this video out, I'm just going to get on with it because I've been accused of being quite, hello Archie.
Oh, hi Tom.
They've already seen you because you're in the intro.
Oh, right.
We haven't filmed that yet.
Okay.
But we'll do the intro when we leave.
Right, on the way home?
Yeah, but then I can just put it at the start of the video.
Yeah, with an advert?
And they'll never know. Is there going to be an advert? Yeah, there is an advert on this one.
Okay.
So it's a game.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
Yes, that's
No
fine.
problem?
That's fine, Tom. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. It's actually quite daunting to have the car with the diffuser off like this. I mean, this is my pride and joy, and it's in bits. But it's been aptly pointed out. It goes together so it can come apart again. That's what it's designed to do. Coming under the car then, you'll see then, this is a standard exhaust under here. At some point when I come to collect the car with the exhaust, the new exhaust on it, this will be off and I'll be able to pick it up and mess around with it. But you'll see here, the tips actually on these cars are just cosmetic. They're not actually part of the exhaust. This is the exhaust and this is the tip. So this is the option, just a black option you get from Ferrari. Quite cool actually, seeing all the gubbins around here as well. The wheel is off as well. Big old ceramic brakes, black calipers. And as you can see, it's pretty much brand new. One thing I did pick up on though, my tyres down here. You can see a bit of track pickup there from Silverstone. Very, very cool. It's literally picked up some of the track. That's literally, it's quite cool, isn't it? Anyway, that'll come off, that's fine. And before I get told off as well, the Modball stickers will be coming off at some point. So then, what you're all here to see then, the exhaust is here. There are two boxes for good reason. I have gone for a Klein in-canal system. So that's Klein, there we go. Klein in-canal system. They do titanium as well, but I went for in-canal. In-canal, as many of you will know, is a kind of a technology that you use in F1. It's very, very thin, very, very light, very, very heat resistant, very, very strong. It's relatively difficult to work with, but it's not a cheap material. So, first things first then. This is one of two cats. This is a sports cat. This is a high flow cat. I believe it's 200 cell, and it should, well, I've been told that this is the thing to have on these. I've done a lot of research into these, and sports cats are a very, very good idea. The cats on the standard car are very restrictive due to kind of EU regulations and all the rest of it. So sports cats are key, especially if, and this segues me on, if you're replacing the exhaust. So, in here, get down there. You guys having fun? You alright? James is here as well, everyone.
James.
If you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel yet, I suggest you do so. He's set up YouTube. There's going to be fitness and stuff on there, isn't there? Are you alright? Okay. Right. That is actual hell, the pair of you. Right, can I show them the exhaust or not? Are you okay? I'm actually worried about you. Remind me why I actually brought you.
Jokes aside, this is actually a really interesting video to get on with.
Thanks, James.
No, it was actually really good. While I was listening in, I really enjoyed it. I was listening to the EU about the cats. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
It's restrictive and these are high flow.
EU type 4.
EU?
EU.
Right, I'm really sorry about that. So in here then, we actually have, focus, we have the main exhaust in here. Here it goes. No, it's okay, Archie, thank you.
So tip the box, Tom. Let me hold it and you can film
Thank you, James. Thank you, James.
Tell me the angle you want, Tom.
Thank you also, Archie, for your offer of help. Can we present it in a nice fashion? It's upside down, James.
To you.
To you.
Rest in peace.
Thanks, guys. So this then is the main exhaust system, and this bit here is going to replace that. So as you can see, there's a big old boy in the middle there. I don't know what that's supposed to be doing. Don't know what you're playing at. So that's going to be replaced with this X-pipe section here, and then it's got two little cans on either side. Boys, can you vouch for the fact that weighs nothing?
Weighs nothing, and you've also got your old valves here as well.
We've got valves here also.
Valve control.
Valve control.
Controller.
Controller.
Yeah. We've got the Klein branding on here. I'm going to ignore that. Very, very nice piece of kit, and I'm excited to get it on there because.
I'm actually not just making it up. Just can we illustrate? It's really light.
He's doing that with a couple of fingers. I mean, you're a very strong lad there, but.
Yeah, but the fingers.
I've got big guns. I'm
Yeah, you're struggling.
That's actually a very nice system.
It's a very nice system indeed, and Klein are very well known.
Feel the flow lap, ready?
Oh yes, yeah.
No, high flow lap.
High flow lap.
No EU regulation in this bad
Try down there.
You can feel the power. Years of R&D have gone into that, and we just do that for it.
So it's actually a very high quality system from a very well known reputable brand. They're going to regret dealing with me. This is not the best promo for their item.
No,
I actually paid for this though, so I can do whatever I want.
Aside, you
Yeah.
can actually tell the weld. That's one sign.
You know welds, do you, Archie?
Yeah.
Different types of weld. Talk to me.
No, you can tell that that's welded, but you can't actually see that it. You know, it looks.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure there's a point.
know
in
what I
there.
mean?
Yeah, there's a point in there somewhere.
It looks very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
That's what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're not going to put a rubbish system on a 350 grand.
No, so there were companies out there offering to sort of make one for me, blah, 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 but I wanted to go with someone that knew what they were doing and someone with a very good reputation. Klein are very well known. I wanted an in-canal exhaust. So this is a common misnomer with the 488 Pista. Many people think this has got a full in-canal exhaust system. That is actually incorrect. I believe the headers are in-canal, but the rest of the system is stainless steel and is exactly the same system as the 488 GTB, which is just handily there. So actually, the system that is in there now, the bit that you can see there, is stainless steel, not in-canal. So many of you have already been shouting at me, telling me, why are you replacing an in-canal system with an in-canal one? I'm not. The bit that I'm replacing is stainless steel. It's going to be a lot more restrictive, a lot heavier, and sounds, crucially, a lot worse. It's going to be lighter, less restrictive. It's going to add more power to the car. Possibly, I don't know. I mean, I always take these power figures with a pinch of salt, and it's not one thing this car actually needs is power. The tips will be remaining the same as well. So as you can see, the tips go onto there, right here, cosmetic ones that I pointed out earlier. I will not be changing the tips. I like OEM. I like the way it looks from factory. I'm not going to be messing around with any of that stuff. They do offer carbon tips, I believe, but that's not a bit of me. I personally don't like that. Another potential grievance that some of you will be raising in the comments is that I should have decatted this car. I should have changed the headers. I should be doing a tune on it. I'm not going to be doing any of those things. I'll treat them all one by one. Decat is going to be incredibly intrusive. It's going to actually spoil the car. It's going to make it far too loud. There's going to be flames coming out the back. It's going to be genuinely ridiculous. I know that all sounds like a lot of fun, but actually having to live with this thing with a decat would be foul. It would also raise an engine light, kind of an emissions light, up on the dash. Not to mention it would fail an MOT at the point at which I took it for an MOT, which isn't going to happen anytime soon. But decat's not something I want to do to this car. That is completely out of the question. Headers, again, I think Ferrari have done a good enough job. The headers, the in-canal headers on the car, I don't want to be doing anything to do with that. And if they're not in-canal, then I'm terribly sorry. I've got this completely wrong information I've been given. So I'm not going to be messing around with that. You start messing around with headers as well, you really do get into the realms of annoying Ferrari and kind of completely risking your warranty. And tuning as well, on the same vein. This car doesn't need any more power. Ferrari know what they're doing. They're absolutely fine. It's got more than enough power. Out on track, it was ballistic. It's far too fast for me anyway. I'm not tuning it. I'm aware there's a couple in America. Americans don't seem to care about warranty or anything. They just chop up their cars and just go for it, which I love, but it's not for me. I don't have the bank balance to be able to chop up a 330 grand car. So remat's out of the question as well. So on the warranty front then, warranty is a kind of a bit of a tricky topic when you start replacing kind of smaller parts of the car like this. This is kind of a very commonplace thing for people to do with supercars. And there is a bit of an understanding that if I brought that car in for some warranty work and the rear end had melted off with a new exhaust on it because the heat shields hadn't been put back in or the exhaust was made of cheese or something that had caught fire and it caught fire to the back of the car, I wouldn't be able to claim a warranty for that, quite obviously. And any kind of parts attached to the exhaust, directly impacted by the exhaust, they're going to be void pretty much, I would imagine, if there's any issues with them. And that's something that I'm going to have to take on the chin, which isn't a huge concern because it's just a piece of pipe at the end of the day. I don't envisage huge issues. Klein have done so much R&D on that. Hundreds of these systems on cars all around the world. Oh, my arm.
Why does that hurt so much?
Oh, that's vlogging.
Fitness club, James. Why does that hurt so much? It's chaos.
We've had experience of fatigue in the shoulder, I think. I think you had some fatigue. You have been working out this morning, we've been filming since early. That's the problem. Well, it's just mild fatigue. I don't think it's an injury or anything to worry about. Okay.
So as I was saying about warranty then, Clearly, if the exhaust impacts something that again goes wrong, it's not going to come in warranty, but if the headlight goes or something else goes or, you know, the brake fails or whatever, then it's not going to be affected by the exhaust. And dealers have to prove some sort of element of causation. And if you've got a reasonable dealer, things should be okay. I'll leave that there. I'm not going to say anything more about Ferrari and all the rest of it, but there's an understanding that these things are okay. Anyway, the other thing I want to touch on is insurance as well, because a lot of people modify their cars and they don't tell their insurance company. If you have a shunt and you've modified your car and you haven't told your insurance company, your insurance could be void. You may as well not be paying your policy. You may as well not be insured, basically, if you're going to start modifying your car and not telling your insurance company. As I mentioned before, I insure my watches with a company called First Point. They do car insurance as well, and someone like that, you can just ring up and you say, I've put an exhaust on my Pista, can you add it to the policy? And they'll just advise you of the fee. Usually it's not actually that much at all. It's usually pretty reasonable. You'd be surprised. It's actually quite decent. No one really cares with the insurers on 9 times out of 10 with the exhaust. It's quite a commonplace thing to do. So don't be worried about ringing up your insurer and saying you're going to do it. I would find out before you stick it to the car, by the way, because some insurers don't like it. Anyway, First Point, big shout to them. They're absolutely brilliant. I'll leave their details below anyway. If you have got a supercar, or maybe multiple supercars, they're really, really good, especially at the high end kind of multiple car type thing. My scenario, for example. Really good guys.
I actually called my insurance company before I picked my car out of its exhaust.
Well, did you call them before you started fitting it? Mm-hmm. Just to find out it was all right?
Correct.
I probably should have done that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do that now.
They'll just put it on their record. I even told them about my tyre writing.
And you should also tell them if you're using your car for YouTube purposes.
Yes, I've done.
It's business.
Yes, I've done that.
Yeah, well, not everyone's doing that.
No, but
actually.
oh no.
So if there's any YouTubers here watching this?
Oh, any YouTubers haven't told their insurance company that? Very well.
Very well then. You may find yourself in some sticky situation.
Flipping hell.
Would you not?
Yeah.
I know we've been up since half 5, but that isn't excusable.
No, earlier.
You're not well.
I feel so sorry for your poor mum.
And my poor audience. Right, I think on that note,
Yeah.
I'm going to end it there. I'm going to end it there, everyone, okay? I'm chewing gum, I'm terribly sorry, that's quite rude of me.
Tom wants to end the video now, okay? I'll see you in the video, okay?
Thank you so much for watching, and do join me again when the exhaust will be fitted to the car and we can all... I just can't believe what he's just seen.
I'm exhausted.
Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe and please do try to ignore the last 2 minutes because I don't know what's happened. James and I have been up since 5 AM this morning and I'm running literally on Red Bull at the moment and I don't know what he's been taking. No, leave it, James, leave it, I'll tell Mum. I will catch you all very, very soon. As I mentioned at the start of the video then, support my channel, download World of Tanks Blitz, receive a free T1 E6 tank and a 7-day free premium account. Download it now, the links are below, get in the pot. Thank you very much for watching and I'm quite sorry about quite a lot of that. Bye!